Morning all. Hope you guys are able to hear me right. I'm audible. Okay, cool. So what are the topics we discussed in yesterday's session? Can anyone? What are the topics we discussed in the yesterday's session?
What is the software?
Okay.
Different types of software.
These are the some of the topics we discussed in the yesterday's session, right? What is meant by software and its types, and what is software testing and software quality? What is a project versus product? Why do we need testing? Error, bug failure, why the software has bugs, and why do you choose the testing job? These are the some of the seven topics what we discussed in the yesterday's session in the class number one. Okay, so now we are going to see the class number two. So most of the people are joined in the enrolled already. So few people requested that they will join today. That's the reason we are providing the one more free class for the today. Okay. From tomorrow onwards, the link is going to be changed. Okay. The people who already enrolled for them, the institute people will share the new link to you in group by EOD. Okay. We are going to uh, give the classes on the new link. So please get that links by EOD. If you not received, please let me know in the group. Okay. The new people who is not enrolled, if you are interested after listening this recording, after listening this class today, please enroll today. Today is the last day to enroll. Please don't miss this opportunity. Okay. So today we are going to discuss two models, waterfall model and spiral model, waterfall model and spiral model. And upon that, we already discussed about the software development life cycle, right? So in the demo sessions, we explained the what is meant by software development life cycle. But in overview, we can see again it. Okay, what are the advantages and disadvantages of these two models, and the difference and definition of service and product based companies. Difference and definition of service and product based companies. Here we can see software development lifecycle. It is a procedure to develop the software. It is a procedure to develop the software. And it is a process of creating systems or softwares. Okay. It is a process of creating systems or software. Just ignore all these definitions. So I already told you we are having, where is the diagram here? Yes. I already told you we are having some phases, right? So first one is requirement analysis, next one is design, next one is testing, sorry, next one is coding, then we call it as a testing, deployment, maintenance. Okay, so here we can see that this is requirement analysis, design, coding, testing, deployment, and maintenance. The phase wise we are going to execute a software development lifecycle. Whenever, wherever you go, whether it is a tester, developer, DevOps engineer, whoever it is, it should be a common flow. Okay, it should be common flow. First analysis has to be done is nothing but whenever the customer came to the software company, please develop a particular features to my application to my company. If that customer reach the company, what that company will do? First, they will analyze the requirements which is given by the customer. After analyzing, immediately they will start a design. Like for example, for apartment, we have the mock-up, right? How the apartment looks like after construction. Similarly, they will provide a design or prototype for it. Once design is done, we are going to start a coding. Once design is done, we are going to start a coding. Once coding is done, we are going to start testing. Okay, after done with the coding, we are going to start with the testing. Once testing is done, we are going to do the deployment. Is nothing but we are going to do deployment to the servers. Okay, initially that code will be there in your local system, but after that it will go to the globally to all systems, and next one is maintenance. Okay, and here you can see We are having two types of software development lifecycle models: sequential model and iterative model. Okay, how many types of models we have? Sequential and iterative. Sequential, we are having again two models: waterfall model and V model. Iterative, we are having spiral model, SL model, and prototype model. This model is very important. Okay, today we are not going to explain this SL model. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow we are going to see this SL model. But this model is very important. Okay, this model is very important because most of the companies in present market, out of 180 to 85% companies are using agile methodology. Okay, agile methodology. Okay, so here we can see in today class we are going to see what is waterfall model and what is spiral model. Okay, so here we can see waterfall model. It's a traditional model and it is sequential design process. Okay, it is a traditional model and sequential design model. Tradition is nothing but it's a old model which is invented in so many years ago. Okay, so the phases will be same in all the software development life cycles. The way of usage using the spaces phases will be different. That's it. మనకి పేజెస్ అనేవి సేమ్ ఉంటాయండి ప్రతి సాఫ్ట్వేర్ డెవలప్మెంట్ లైఫ్ సైకిల్లో, బట్ ద యూసేజ్ ఆఫ్ ద పేజెస్ ఇన్ ద డిఫరెంట్ మేనర్. Okay, so here you can see requirement analysis. Okay, we can combine these two phases and we are call it as a one phase, or else you can take requirement collection or else feasibility analysis, or combinedly you can call it as a requirement analysis. Both are good. Which is flexible for you, you can take it. Okay, so requirement analysis, design, coding, testing. Installation is nothing but deployment. We are calling it as a installation also, and then we are calling it as a maintenance. So what is the disadvantage of this waterfall model is, until unless this analysis is completed we can't move to the design. Until unless design is completed we can't move to the coding. Sir, it is advantage. Why you are telling disadvantage? Of course it is advantage, but once design is completed, once you come to the coding, if you want to change any changes in the design, you can't revert back to the previous phase. Once you are done with the previous phase and come to the down phase, next phase, it's not possible to go back again to do the changes in the previous phase. If you want to do the changes here, you have to start from this here. First phase onwards you have to start. That is a major disadvantage. Here you can see there is a waterfall. Let's imagine this is a waterfall. I am not a good artist. Here you can see, let's imagine this is a waterfall. Water is coming from this. If that water drop is fall from this first step to second step, is it possible to go that water drop again to the back? No, it's not possible. Is it or not? Getting my point? What I am telling?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
In same manner, we can see the software development life cycle. It's a steadily downwards like a waterfall. Once it is done and move to the next phase, we can't move back to the previous step to do changes. Okay, here you can see what is the requirement collection. Requirement collection is done by the BA and PA. BA is business analyst, PA means product analyst. What they will do is they will gather the requirements. They will gather the requirements and then translates business language into software language. Translates business language into software language. For example, let us consider the example of banking software. Okay, let us consider the example of banking software. Let's take an example of HDFC. HDFC company came to the TCF's company and asked them to develop a banking software for them. So at the time, what the company will do? The company will do that. The company will do that. First, they will do requirements gathering. First, they will convert the requirement gathering. Requirement gathering means that customer will give the customer requirement specification document, CRS document, what that customer required. That then what the business analyst and PS will do? They are going to convert that CRS document into SRS document. Is nothing but software requirement specification. Initially, when the customer give the document, that is in the terminology of customer requirements. But after it document went to the software company people B and PA, they are going to convert that into software terminology, software requirement specification. And next phase, what they will do, they will check the feasibility. Okay, they will check three feasibilities: technical feasibility, financial feasibility, resource feasibility. Here technical feasibility is nothing but HDFC want to develop their application in the Angular JS. So is the technical feasibility is there in our company. Okay, between all these people the meeting will be there to check the feasibility: project manager, business analyst, architect, finance, HR, sometimes developers, but not testers. Okay, testers not required. Okay, technical feasibility is nothing but is the technology available in our company is okay to develop or not. Next one, financial feasibility. They are giving 2 crores budget for that project. Is 2 crores budget is enough to complete the project with our employees or not? Resource feasibility. Is employees are enough to complete the project or not? If not, you can tell to the HR. HR will recruit immediately. Okay, that is the process what is gained. Here what architect will do is architect will tell which technology is best suited for that particular project. Okay, business analyst and will tell the requirements. Project manager will listen the requirements and convey to their people, testers and developers. Finance is nothing but budget. We will discuss about the budget. This is about the feasibility study. Once the feasibility study is done, we are moving with the high level design and low level design. Coming to the design state, high level design is nothing but, let's consider an apartment. Initially, they will show the elevation of that apartment, how the front view looks like. That is called HLD. LLD is nothing but we are having some map of that flat, right? So how much length, how much height will be there of that room, bathrooms, halls, kitchen, what is the sizes, dimensions, everything we see in detail, right? That is called low level design. Okay, high level design gives the architecture of the software product to be developed and is done by the architects and senior developers. Okay, HLD gives the architecture of the software product to be developed and is done by the architects and senior developers. And LLD is nothing but done by the senior developers. It describes how each and every feature in the product should work and how every component should work. Here only the design will be there, not the code. For example, let us consider the example of a building a house. Okay, building house is nothing but just now I tell that in complete in-depth dimensions of the rooms is called it as a LLD, and high level overview how elevation looks like is called it as a HLD. Okay, clear till design? Any more doubts? First three phases. Clear about the first three phases?
Yes, sir. Clear.
And next one
Yes,
is
sir.
coding. Ultimately coding. Once design is done, we are going to start the coding. Is nothing but programming. We are programming the features in the particular product. Okay. Once the coding is done, it's now our time. We have to do the testing. It was done by the test engineer. What is meant by testing? Process of checking all defects and rectifying it. That is called testing. Now requirement gathering is done. Feasibility analysis is done. Design is done, coding is done, testing is done. Then what is the next process? Deployment or else installation is nothing but అప్పుడు వరకు మీ లోకల్ సిస్టంలో ఉన్న కోడ్ అనేది లైవ్ లోకి వెళ్ళడానికి యూ షుడ్ డిప్లాయ్ ఇన్ టు ద క్లౌడ్ సర్వర్స్ ఆర్ ఎల్స్ ఆన్ ప్రిమిసెస్ సర్వర్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ అవైలబుల్ ఇన్ యువర్ కంపెనీ. ఓకే, సో ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసిన తర్వాత client place key, if there is any issue after installing, like you want to add few more features, you want to add some more features which is required as per the market, then you have to pay some more money and maintain the product. Okay, that is called like phases in the waterfall model. Okay, not only waterfall model and every model we are having the same phases. Okay, very important. Even it is not using now, they will ask the difference because it's a traditional model and initial model. They will compulsorily ask what is waterfall model and the difference between waterfall and agile model. ఓకే, దేనికి డిఫరెన్స్ అడిగినా వాటర్ ఫాల్ మోడల్ అనేది మీరు చూడొచ్చండి. సో బిగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ కి అది యూజ్ కాదు. ఐ విల్ షో ఇట్ టు యూ వాట్ ఆర్ ద యూజెస్ అండ్ ఆల్ దోస్ థింగ్స్. అండ్ దానికి ముందు ఇది చూద్దాం. సర్వీస్ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీస్ అంటే ఏంటి, ప్రొడక్ట్ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీస్ అంటే ఏంటి. సో నథింగ్ మచ్ టు డిస్కస్. నేను ప్రాజెక్ట్ వర్సెస్ ప్రొడక్ట్ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేసుకున్నాం కదండి. ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ డెవలప్ చేసే కంపెనీస్ ని సర్వీస్ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీస్ అంటాము. ప్రొడక్ట్స్ డెవలప్ చేసే కంపెనీస్ ని ప్రొడక్ట్ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీస్ అంటాం. ఎందుకంటే సర్వీస్ అంటే దే ఆర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ సర్వీస్ టు ద ఫ్యూ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్. లైక్ ఇప్పుడు టీసీఎస్ ఉందంటే టీసీఎస్ అనేది సర్వీస్ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీ. దే ఆర్ డూయింగ్ ద ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ టు other companies, like they are building some projects to the IRCTC. IRCTC is a railway train, the ticket booking app. Okay, that is one of the service provided to the government by TCS company. That is nothing but service. They are giving service to the other people. But product based company is nothing but they are developing product by itself for ourselves, for their self. They are developing a product and they are selling it to the others. First they are developing their self and they are selling to the other clients. That is called it as a product. Like here you can see, for service based we are having TCS, Infosys, Capgemini, all those things comes under. Coming to the product, we are having Amazon, Microsoft, and what else, Google. Many companies are there. Can anyone tell what is the product of Amazon? Many products are there. Can anyone tell at least two?
E-commerce.
No. E-commerce is
Amazon
not a
Prime,
product. Yes, Amazon Prime is one of the product.
AWS,
AWS is also one of the product. Okay, those are called as a products. Okay. Okay, good. Those are called as a products. Okay, why e-commerce is not comes to the project? It's we are not selling that product to the others. That is a platform where we can sell the products. You can observe. That's the reason I didn't. I keep the Flipkart here. Flipkart is also selling, right? So it's not a product. Product company is nothing but you are developing. You are not selling that e-commerce application to anyone. That is a platform. That is a service. In that we are selling the products. Like Chroma store for TCS. Tata company, we are having an offline Chroma store and online Chroma store. It's not a product, it's a service website. There we can selling the products. Here we can see. For Amazon, we call it as the Amazon Alexa is there, right? That is also one of the product. Apple iPhone mobile is there. That is a product. Okay. Okay, this is the waterfall structure, how it is there. When to use the software development waterfall model and what are the advantages and disadvantages. Requirements అనేది frequent గా చేంజ్ కాకుండా క్లియర్ గా ఉంటాయి రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ అనేది. We can use the SD waterfall. Application అనేది small గా ఉంటే we can use. If it is big we can't use. Like project is short we can use, otherwise we can't use. Requirements should be very clear if you want to use it, and environment should be stable, and technology and tools used are not dynamic and is stable, and resources are available and well tried. So if that interviewer asks you when to use the SDLC, you tell only 3 points. The requirement should be clear, and requirements should not be changed frequently, and the project should be small, and resources should be well trained. These 4 points are enough to answer this one. Okay, don't make confused by reading all the points. Okay, సో అడ్వాంటేజెస్ డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఏమి ఉండవండి, సేమ్ ఉంటాయి. మనం డిస్కస్ చేసుకున్నాయే. బిఫోర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ ఫేజ్ ఆఫ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఈచ్ ఫేజ్ మస్ట్ బి కంప్లీటెడ్. అది అడ్వాంటేజ్. మనం ఇంకో ఫేజ్కి వెళ్ళాలంటే కంపల్సరీ కంప్లీట్ గా ప్రీవియస్ ఫేజ్ కంప్లీట్ చేయాలి. అది వెరీ గుడ్ అడ్వాంటేజ్. బట్ డిసడ్వాంటేజ్ ఏంటంటే మనకి కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయిందని చెప్పి నెక్స్ట్ ఫేజ్కి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత ఇఫ్ యూ గాట్ ఎనీ ఎర్రర్, ఇట్స్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్ టు కమ్ బ్యాక్ అగైన్. దట్ ఈస్ ద డిసడ్వాంటేజ్ హియర్. సూటెడ్ ఫర్ స్మాల్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అడ్వాంటేజ్, నాట్ సూటెడ్ ఫర్ బిగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ డిసడ్వాంటేజ్. ఇక్కడ అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఏదైతే అది ఇక్కడ ఆపోజిట్ లో డిసడ్వాంటేజ్ అవుతుందండి. అంతే, అంతకు మించి ఏమీ లేదు. ఓకే, సో నెక్స్ట్ మోడల్ ఈ స్పైరల్ మోడల్. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు వరకు మీకు ఒక ఐడియా వచ్చింది కదా. రిక్వైర్మెంట్ గ్యాదరింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఫిజిబిలిటీ అనాలిసిస్ అంటే ఏంటి, you got an idea, right? Got it or not?
Yes. Yeah, got it.
So here we can see spiral model is nothing but the diagram should be like this. You know the spirals, right? So here you can see testing, requirement analysis, design, coding. Okay. So here what is the difference is there is a project. I am going to segregate that project into the 4 parts: A module, B module, and C module, and D module. So here what I am going to do is first I have to do the requirement analysis. Feasibility study is call it as a requirement analysis, and then we have to do the design, and then we have to do the coding, and then we have to do the testing. These are the main phases, right? Analysis, design, coding, testing. These are the main phases. After that, we are integrating and deploying to the global server where the client can see the application, right? So here requirement analysis, design, coding, testing. These 4 phases will done for each module. First for A module, these 4 phases done. For B module, these 4 phases done. C module, 4 phases done. D module, 4 phases done. Sir, then how can we integrate? First, for A module, we are going to done with all. While testing the B module, we are integrating the A with B and we are testing A together with B. Similarly, it became AB in the next phase. And next module integration ABC. ABCD. Like that, the integration is done while testing. So no need of separate integration for the modules. Here you can see. Let's assume that RA is nothing but requirement analysis of module B, module A. Similarly, module B, module C, module D. Similarly, for design, DA, DB, DC, DD. For coding, CA, CB, CC, DD. For testing, TA, TB, TC, TD. These are the annotations what we are giving. In spiral model, the software product is developed in the small modules. That's what I said. No, I divided into the 4 modules: A, B, C, D. Okay. Let us assume that X is built by integrating A, B, C, D. X is a final product. The final product is constructed with the help of integrating A, B, C, D 4 modules. In module A, what we will do is, in module A, first the requirement analysis is done. Then the modules are going to be designed, then the coding has to be done, and then the testing has to be done with module A. Now coming to the module B, up to coding the process will be same. Module A has been built, right? So we start same process for module B. While testing module B, we are test the 3 conditions. ఇప్పుడు మాడ్యూల్ బి చేసేటప్పుడు కూడా రిక్వైర్మెంట్ అనాలిసిస్, డిజైన్, కోడింగ్, టెస్టింగ్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా సేమ్ ఉంటాయండి. బట్ కోడింగ్ వరకు సేమ్ ఉంటాయి మాడ్యూల్ బి కూడా, బట్ టెస్టింగ్ లో చేంజ్ వస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ ఏలో ఓన్లీ మాడ్యూల్ ఏ ఒక్కటే కాబట్టి అది ఒక్కటే టెస్ట్ చేసి వదిలేసినాం. బట్ కమింగ్ టు ద మాడ్యూల్ బి, యూ హ్యావ్ టు టెస్ట్ 3 కండిషన్స్. మాడ్యూల్ బిని టెస్ట్ చేయాలి, తర్వాత మాడ్యూల్ ఏని కూడా టెస్ట్ చేయాలి, ప్రీవియస్ మాడ్యూల్ని, తర్వాత ఈ రెండాటిని ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత కూడా టెస్ట్ చేయాలి. ఈ 3 కండిషన్స్ ఏ కామా బి కామా ఏబి, ఈ 3 కండిషన్ని చెక్ చేయాలి మాడ్యూల్ బికి వచ్చేసరికి. కమింగ్ టు ద మాడ్యూల్ సి, అగైన్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్, డిజైన్, కోడింగ్ సేమ్ ఉంటాయి. టెస్టింగ్కి వచ్చేటప్పటికి కండిషన్స్ చేంజ్ అవుతాయి. ఏ కామా బి కామా సి కామా ఏబి, దెన్ బీసీ, దెన్ ఏసీ. ఈ కండిషన్స్ అన్ని చెక్ చేస్తాం మాడ్యూల్ సిలో. అండ్ కమింగ్ టు ద మాడ్యూల్ డి, సేమ్ ప్రాసెస్ అనేది సేమ్ ఉంటుంది కోడింగ్ వరకు, దెన్ అగైన్ ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, హియర్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ ద ఏబిసి యాజ్ వెల్. Similarly, here you can see A, B, C, D, ఇవన్నీ AB, BC, CA, AB, BC, CD, AD అవన్నీ టెస్ట్ చేస్తామండి. పాసిబిలిటీస్ అన్ని టెస్ట్ చేసి ఇన్ సిమిలర్ వే ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు AB టెస్ట్ చేస్తాం, తర్వాత BC టెస్ట్ చేస్తాం, తర్వాత CD టెస్ట్ చేస్తాం, తర్వాత AD టెస్ట్ చేస్తాం, అండ్ దెన్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు టెస్ట్ ABC, BCD, CDA. ఇట్లా ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ అనేది ఇట్లా చేసి టెస్ట్ చేస్తాను. లాస్ట్లో ABCD. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ ద ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ టెస్టింగ్. అర్థమవుతుందండి? అర్థం కావడం లేదా? క్లియర్ ఆర్ నాట్?
అర్థమవుతుంది సార్.
Okay, so let's see the advantages of spiral model. సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఈజ్ ప్రొడ్యూస్డ్ ఎర్లీ ఇన్ ద సాఫ్ట్వేర్ లైఫ్ సైకిల్. ఓకే, మన ఫస్ట్ మాడ్యూల్ నుంచే ప్రొడక్ట్ అనేది రిలీజ్ అయిపోవడం వల్ల ఇట్ ఈస్ అన్ అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఫర్ అస్. అండ్ రిస్క్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ ఈజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇంపార్టెంట్ అడ్వాంటేజ్. ఇన్నిసార్లు టెస్ట్ చేసిన మాడ్యూల్ని టెస్ట్ చేసి ఫైనల్ ప్రొడక్ట్ తీయడం వల్ల రిస్క్ అనేది తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. బట్ డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ కూడా ఉంటాయండి. ఆ డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఏంటంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ సూటబుల్ ఫర్ స్మాల్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ నీడ్ మోర్ మనీ. వేర్ ఇట్ వాస్ suitable, more complex process, too much dependent, difficult as number of phases are not also time estimation. As here the point is not mentioned. So initially we are starting the testing for each module means we need more employees and we need to spend more money. Okay, so and it too much dependent on risk analysis and requires highly specific expertise. Is nothing but experienced employees should be needed, and the time estimation is very difficult because as the module is increases the spiral is increases for testing. Like ఇక్కడ మనకు 4 మాడ్యూల్స్ టెస్ట్ చేస్తేనే ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఎన్ని మాడ్యూల్స్ వచ్చినాయి టెస్ట్ చేయడానికి. అట్లా ఒక 100 మాడ్యూల్స్ అయితే ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ ఎంత వస్తుందో చూడండి. సో ఇట్స్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్ టు ఎస్టిమేట్ ద టైం. అండ్ అడ్వాంటేజెస్ గుడ్ ఫర్ లార్జ్ అండ్ కాంప్లెక్స్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్. అక్కడ వాటర్ ఫాల్ లో ఏదైతే డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఉన్నాయో అవన్నీ కూడా బికమ్స్ అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఇన్ ద స్పైరల్ మోడల్. ఓకే, సో స్పైరల్ లో డిసడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఏమైతే ఉన్నాయో అన్ని బికమ్స్ ద అడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎజైల్ మోడల్. విల్ సీ టుమారో డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో ఎజైల్ మోడల్. ఓకే, and end of the project may not be known early and it is not suitable for low risk projects and may be hard to define objects, verifiable milestones, large number of intermediate stages, require excessive documentation. Okay guys, these are the disadvantages and advantages of the spiral model. Hope you guys clear. Any more doubt? Okay, today I will share this document to you in the groups. The people who already joined will get. If you haven't joined yet, please join. We'll share the recordings to the mails. If not, we'll close the session for the day.